Alright guys, so welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game on Pearl River that I played in the MT-25. I just got done with this game, so I want to record it right now while it's still fresh. And I'm going to kind of speed ahead to where I go. Now, on this map guys, especially on encounter mode, what I like to do is go to the one line. The one line is a very effective place to go for a light tank. You can get some early spots, and you'll notice that I do that here. I spot an AMX 1357 coming around the corner over here, and he kind of pops up out of like the middle of nowhere, and there he is guys, and I'm able to zoom in here, and I put two shots in him. I kind of poke back for a second, and then I put another one into him, and starting off guys, like two shots, you know, without being contested really is a great start. Now you'll notice here out of nowhere, here comes the AMD, and I don't know what this guy is doing, right guys? I mean, he's just YOLOing. Maybe he thinks he's spotting people and this is the way he's supposed to play, or maybe he's just doing this because he doesn't care. Regardless guys, you'll see that I'm able to get 3 shots into him. I missed this last shot unfortunately, but someone else gets the kill. And just like that, the AMD is dead. And somehow their WZ died as well. So already, that's 2 tanks that are gone from their team. And that's a good start, right guys? So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to find out who else is coming this way from their team. We know the 1357 is down by the other rock over there. And you'll notice guys that before I was focusing on the MT-25 that was in the middle of the map over here. I want to just talk for 30 seconds about the strategy on this map, especially when it comes to encounter. So you'll notice that there's kind of like a ditch over here where the water is, and you could stay safe here, and also by this rock, this big rock formation, you can stay safe from shots from the mid. Now, why this is important, guys, is I should say why the mid is important in this game, guys, is that you can get shots from here on basically everyone over here unless they're in this ditch, behind one of these rocks, or behind this rock formation here. On this map mode, on encounter, this side of the map over here, where I'm drawn on the map, is really irrelevant, guys. It holds basically no value in my opinion. Maybe someone else can argue that, but in my opinion, the northeast side of this map holds 0 value on encounter battle on this particular map, because there's really no reason to go over there. What you want to do is win the mid so that you can have shots on the south side of this map where I am, and you want to win obviously this side of the map because it's where the base is. Now on some games, on some maps rather, on encounter mode, it's actually better to win the opposite side of the map. And that's really just based on how the terrain is, guys, and how the map is made. So on this particular map, that's how I feel personally. You should play it. You should win the mid, and you should win the southeast or southwest side of this map. Moving on, guys. By the way, I hope that helps some people. I hope that makes sense to you. I'm not the best at explaining things, but hopefully that helps you guys understand this map a little better for encounter. Now, what's going to happen here, guys, is we're going to spot the OBJ-244, the Object 244 coming up, the IS-2S, as well as the KV-122. And this is what I was waiting for, guys. I was waiting to figure out where the rest of their team is, because I knew that there had to be a few more people coming this direction. So turns out, guys, here they are, and all 3 of them are going to get on the cap. Now, what I'm already doing is I message Artie just after this saying, move, like, dude, move so you can get a better shot on these guys if you don't have a good shot yet. And I'm going to poke at this bush, guys. I'll go to my camera view so you can kind of see what's going on here. And I'm basically looking for shots on these guys. Now, I'm not really able to get them. They're kind of hold down, but eventually I am able to get a shot on the KV-122 once he appears. And the AMX 1357, in a way, he helped me, but I don't think this is a great play. Because I'm going to pause one more time, guys. What happens here, like I was just explaining before, is the mid, and even from over in this corner, you have shots over towards this rock formation and where this 1357 on my team is going. So you'll notice that the 1357 dies, and I think he does get shot a lot from these guys as well. But his play is not good in this situation. Yes, we have the hill, and if they had the hill, I wouldn't be able to be here. They would get shots on me. But we have the hill, but it's important to realize if you're looking again on the map, I know it's kind of confusing to follow my cursor, guys, but if you see where I'm drawing on the map here, they have all these guys over here, and what happens is they'll get to this area right here on the map, and they're able to put shots in this direction. So always be aware of that, guys. Always have really good situational awareness when it comes to the way the map is made, and just really think about where you're going to be safe and where you're not going to be safe. So 1357 comes around the corner there, and he's able to kind of spot this. I guess he is able to spot the KV-122. So I'm able to get one. Actually, I think it's the IS-2S, yeah, that I get a shot in here. So I'm able to get like 2 resets there. And that really helps us, guys, because you know, resetting the cap when they have 3 on, it's a very quick cap. I think it's like a minute on encounter mode. Now what happens here, guys, is the 1357 decides to YOLO me, and I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this guy to pop up, and sure enough, he finally does. However, the Type 64, thank God, I guess was making a move to go further down to reset the cap as well, but runs into the AMX 1357, and thank God he decides to just YOLO the 1357 there, and I'm able to get the kill shot on him. And now we don't have to worry about the AMX, guys, because that tank is a nightmare. It's like an 8-clip autoloader and can basically kill me with 1 clip. So thank God he's dead, right, guys? So now what I'm going to do is probably what the Type 64 was going to do, and reposition. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit because this is going to be a long video, guys. I'm going to come up around this corner, and instead of going down, guys, like I could have went down, I just decided that because I spotted the ARL over here, I was concerned that the ARL might be like right here in this bush. Instead, he's in the back, and now I know that I'm safe because everyone else is spotted except Artie, right, guys? So if you have good awareness, you can understand this. Like, everyone's spotted. This is why XVM is helpful as well. And now I know that I'm safe to kind of come down this hill and go after these guys. So that's what I do. And that other heavy dies. The IS-2S is all that remains. I bounce a shot on him here, and then come around the corner, and I'm able to put 1 shot, and then before he gets his turret around, bang, I'm able to put another shot into him. And that's great, guys. Like, I mean, that's good for my WN8, but we want this guy dead too, because, you know, then we basically have this whole side of the map. Out of nowhere, our M44 decides to YOLO the guy. Looked like the IS-2S missed, and then we were able to kill the IS-2S. Now, the SU-100, if you're looking here, guys, where my cursor is, you'll notice that the SU-100 got the kill on the M44. So noticing that, I now know that this M44 has to be on the map, like right here somewhere. Like he's getting kind of close. So I start coming back a little bit. I realize that the T-3485M is running right into the middle of the map. Why this guy is doing this, I have no idea. This is a very bad play on his part because he's in a major crossfire. And I'll go to my camera view. We're able to get a tracking shot on him. I get at least 1 blind shot into him. This one misses, I believe. But the first one went in, or maybe vice versa. And he reappears. And it looks like I get the shot on him there, but someone else cleans him up. I get the assist damage, and the SU-100 appears, guys. And instead of still, you know, just continuing to go towards the cap, he decides in the middle of the map to turn and focus fire on the Eagle 7, which gives us perfect shots on the backside of this guy's side and backside of this guy's tank, right? So we're able to put some shots into him. We don't get the kill on that one either, but he dies, and now the T-34 is spotted. We get a pretty lucky shot there, guys, on the T-34 2G FT. And what that allows, guys, is it allows our Eagle 7 to now overpower the T-34, because the T-34 is a 1-shot now to the Eagle 7. So it's really good that I got that shot in. So now, guys, this is where the good part of the game finally comes in. I know this is a long video, bear with me. It's 12-12. And we have our Eagle 7, it's me, the Eagle 7, and our SU-8 against 2 M44s and an ARL. Now, in this situation, what I'm looking for, guys, is I'm just looking if I can get a quick spot on this ARL. I probably should have went a little further down this hill, but I played it the way I played it, guys, and I don't see him, so I was going to come back and get on the cap to lure him in, and suddenly he appears over there. And I, in this situation, guys, I realize that he's full HP, so more than likely he's going to try and come after me. So I get on the cap, and I'm kind of luring him in here, and I'll speed this up to save a couple seconds, guys. You'll see him pop up here, and I'm able to get a shot on the side of his tank there, and I'm not going to try and face this guy, right, guys? What a lot of people will do in this situation is they'll go ahead and YOLO turretless tanks. And oftentimes what happens is, even if they do overpower that tank, they'll get shot probably at least one time, even two times, just trying to get around that turretless tank. So in certain situations, guys, it is better maybe to YOLO a turretless tank, but in this given situation, guys, especially because there's still 2 arty left, I don't want to lose any of my HP. It's not a smart idea for me to, lose any of my HP for really any reason at this point, because there's still 2 arty alive. I'm the #1 target for arty right now, and if even a splash hits me, it's like 200 plus damage, guys. So don't always YOLO a turretless tank is what I'm saying, guys. There's certain situations where you can do it, and there's certain situations where you should probably avoid it. So what I do here, guys, is I decide to avoid it. He gets on cap. No reason for me to stay on cap, because an encounter, it resets basically when someone else gets on the cap. So I run away, guys, and I'm going to try and save a couple seconds here. You'll see me run away here. Speed it up a little bit. And I come around this corner, guys, and what I'm going to do now is get one shot into the guy and run away again. And this is how you can play this, guys. There's certain ways to play. If you have the map space, there's really no reason to YOLO these guys right away. So we're able to get 2 shots into him now total. And instead, what I decide to do, instead of YOLOing this ARL, guys, and coming around behind him, which I don't know if this was the best decision or not. Anyone can argue this, but I decided to go for arty in this situation because I'm the #1 target for arty. This Eagle 7 probably hasn't been spotted for 5 minutes now. He's not going to be the main target. And I decided to run and kind of fool the ARL a little bit, thinking that maybe I'm going for him, but instead I'm going for his artillery players. Now, the ARL is not thrown off at all. Rushes our SU-8. He just flies right down the corner of the map. And I basically, this decision, got my arty killed. So, looking back, guys, probably was not the right decision. I probably should have just focused ARL down, but I did not want to get hit by arty, guys. Like I said, I didn't want to lose any more of my HP. So instead, I decided to go for arty. Now, I come around this corner. Arty's nowhere to be found. Sure enough, the one M44 pops up over here. And together, they're able, well, the ARL really killed our SU-8, but the M44 is now spotted over there. So now I'm looking for the other M44. I have no idea where he is. Hasn't even been spotted yet. I'm thinking he's probably running. I probably missed him. He probably went the other direction, and sure enough, he did. Here he is, guys. He's making a run for probably the cap. And it's good for these arties to reposition, right, guys? When you're arty, remember that you could still move around the map. So in this situation, guys, I don't think it was a bad decision for these guys to relocate. And you'll notice, guys, that, again, I'm rushing a turretless tank here. And like I was saying, there's certain situations where you can do it, and certain situations where you probably shouldn't. In this situation, since he was facing away from me to begin with, guys, easy decision there. We rush the M44, we get 3 shots into him, and we kill him. Now, this game ends very quickly. As I rush into this ARL and M44, they want me to cap, but in this situation, guys, there's really no reason to get on the cap, because if the ARL comes up and stops the cap or gets a shot on me, he resets the cap. There's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Really no reason to do that. Let's just go right after these 2. So we're at 2100 damage, guys. This has been a fantastic game already, but we want the win, guys, and I know we can get it. We're full HP, basically. This should be easy, right? So luckily, the SU-8, before he died, got a shot on the ARL, and he left him at around 60 HP. I think it was 62 HP he left him at. So that means the ARL is a one-shot. Now, if we hit Alt here, it shows that the ARL is at 460. So XVM is not perfect, guys. It, you know, oftentimes it won't tell you. You know, I think it only tells you when the last time they were spotted by either you or if you're in their render range to see how much HP they were. I was on the other side of the map, guys, so I didn't have the render range to even see the ARL on the map. So it shows for me that he's still at 460 HP up here. I didn't know that he was at 60 HP. So, but it was just lucky. So this M44 kind of comes out of nowhere, guys. And he gets a splash shot on me here. And now I know that if the ARL doesn't appear, I can just DPM this M44 down. He's reloading. There's no way that he'll be able to get another shot on me if I put all 3 shots into him and kill him, like I did with the other M44. Now, instead, I see the ARL coming up. I put one more shot into the M44, and I move, guys, because I see the ARL coming up. Now, the ARL is very quick. I thought I was going to be able to get up this hill enough where he wouldn't have a shot on me, but it turns out he gets up the hill very quick. He gets a shot on me. I come around from the corner, and I'm able to shoot him, kill him. And again, like I said, guys, I know the M44 is still on reload, so there's really no harm in kind of almost driving in front of him here. And we get the shot on him, and we kill him, and that's the game, guys. Now, what's important to note here, just some closing remarks on this final situation that happened here with these 2 tanks. You'll notice that I kind of rushed both of them, and I almost died, guys. I lost like 400 something HP, and that's why I said, guys, always just really think about what the better situation is going to be for you. You know, like depending on how much HP you have, what the better decision is in terms of rushing turretless tanks. Because in this situation, I rushed 2 turretless tanks, guys. I almost lose all my HP. So there's certain situations where you could do it and certain situations where you can't, guys. And that's what I want to emphasize in this video is facing turretless tanks. That includes Artie, really. So in this situation, it works out because I have a lot of HP, guys. I'm able to overpower these guys, and we get the win. 4 kills, 2,500 damage. We do 700 spotting damage as well. This turned out to be a mastery game. I'm going to show you the end plates. It was mastery. We got 3 medals. 1 was Pasucci's for the 2 SPG kills, guys. And 2,500 damage, 4 kills, almost 1,400 XP, which is really, really, really good in this tank. And I think that was my 3rd mastery in this tank, guys. So we now have the red mastery logo on the tank instead of the white one that you see on this one. So I hope this was informative, guys. I know I'm not the best at explaining things, and I really wanted to emphasize the whole facing turretless tanks but I hope this helps you guys. I hope this helps you on this map, helps you kind of understand the strategy behind encounter on this particular map, and possibly how to play the MT-25 a little better. It is a very mobile tank, but does not have great concealment. So the way I kind of played it in this way is to just use its mobility. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.